All right. I'm in my bed. I'm done filming for the week. It was a very, actually, I probably had the best week of my gambling career. If you go back and look at the shorts and the videos and the films, it was a crazy week. So, I'm at the hotel, the casino now I'm at. I can't film. So, unfortunately, this Friday night, like I'm gonna go back downstairs around 1 in the morning, 2 o'clock. There's nobody in the casino. The best time to film, but I will not be able to until I get approval from the casino. So it is what it is. I still gotta make money though. I still gotta make money. So I will, if I get any hand pays, I'll take a picture of it and I'll put the picture in the short. But that's just part of the business. But next month will be huge. Huge. I'm going to some casinos that I can film all the time. I like I like those casinos that you don't have to ask for permission. You can just see everybody else doing it. So they ain't gonna say nothing because everybody is filming. All of the content creators in the casinos are filming something. So it'll be easier to film over there. Also, I think next month in July. July, I'm going to a few casinos. January, February, July, June, July, August. August, I'm going to a lot of Indian casinos, and also in September, I'm going to a lot of Indian reservation casino. The reason why I like to go to Indian reservations casinos is because the return to player is usually better at the Indian casino. That's just the bottom line. The return to player is better, so I'm gonna naturally play at those casinos that the return is better. You can still lose though. I made a career on losing. I guarantee you. I'm so far down, I won't ever come back this year. On any casino I go to, I done lost and lost and lost and lost and lost some more. But you take the good with the bad with the ugly with the bad. I'm a gambler, so you're gonna lose sometimes, you're gonna win sometimes. It is what it is. You know, but something I don't like is they gave me a small room, y'all. I mean, a really small room. I can't show you the room because if I show you the room, you're gonna know what casino I'm at. And at this casino, they're very tricky on what you can film, what you can't film. So I can't tell you the casino I'm at. I can just tell you they gave me a small room. Now y'all know how I am. You give me a small room, there's a slim chance I will be back. But in this casino case, I like the casino. If I like the casino, I will look over a few things. Am I winning at the casino? No, I'm not winning at the casino. But I see promise. I see I see some games in here I probably can win on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got this huge. I can't tell you the machine, but the progressive is at 136,000. On this progressive, I have on this particular machine, I have never seen a high progressive like that. So, but the problem is, you probably need probably 300,000 to play it. To go for that progressive, you need about 300,000. If the progressive is 136,000, you probably need more than 300,000. You probably need 400,000 to actually chase it. You know, I don't have 400,000, so that's totally out the question. But I will play it anyway, though. Because you know what? You know why? Because I'm a gambler, y'all. I love to gamble. I love me some gambling, and I'm gonna gamble on that machine eventually. Um, Another good game over here that's looking very sexy. They got a few Buffalo games out here that's looking very, very sexy. Now, at this other casino that's in the area, they got an Eagle Bucks machine, progressive. If you go in my video, you know I love me some 10K, 50K, and 100K of Eagle Bucks. That's a fantastic game to gamble on. I mean, if the progressive, even if the major and the even if the major not high enough or the minor's not high enough, even if the number's not high enough to play, I just love to gamble on that game. So I'm gonna be playing that. I'm probably gonna go to that casino, and I might can film in that casino because I got permission to film in another sister of that casino. Now, the reason why I'm not saying that casino is because I don't want the public to play that game that I like to play so much. So, unless you know where I'm at, the good thing about it, even if you do know where I'm at, there's a few casinos that have Eagle Bucks slot machines. So, you got to find out which one I like to play the most. That's on you. Do your research. It's not hard to do. I mean, you only got in the state itself, you have a lot of them. But in the city I'm in the well, I'm telling you too much. I ain't telling you where the game is at. I ain't telling you where none of the games at because I want to play it. I want to gamble on the machine. So I'm gonna keep that to myself. But if you know me, you know the kind of games I like to play. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to do a short video letting you know why I haven't filmed today as of Friday. Because you know me, I film about 5 to 10 times a day. If I did, I can literally do an 8-hour video on gambling. Literally, I can do an 8-hour video on gambling because I gamble about, well, I gamble longer than that. I gamble about 10 to 12 hours a day. I might even gamble 14 hours a day. I don't know. You know, if you like doing something in life, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Life is too short. If you like doing something in your life and it makes you happy, then do that. You're not hurting nobody. You're not stealing from nobody. You're not robbing nobody. You're not killing nobody. You're just having a good old time. Hey, if that's what you like to do, go for it. See, I'm doing like a pillow talk right now because I'm on my bed, I'm laying down, and I'm just relaxing. Once again, I would love to show you this small ass room I'm in, but I cannot because you're going to figure out which casino I'm at. And the casino I'm at, they don't want me to film. But I'm working on it. You got to take small baby steps. I'm taking baby steps right now. So it might be a little while before they allow me to film. But I'm going to film. But you know what? I don't know why no casino will say no to me. Because the times I film, they don't have customers in the casino. Because I don't like to film when they got a lot of customers in the casino. So right now, the casino is packed. But if you go down the same casino about 2 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, from 2 in the morning to about 8 in the morning, there's nobody in there. It's just me in like a handful of people. That's the best time to film. Because when I'm gambling, yes, I'm filming, excuse me, but I'm gambling. And when I'm gambling, I'm not talking. I'm not one of those gamblers. I'm not one of those guys that like to talk all day to the person next to me. How good is the slot machine? Are you winning? I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy, and I'm not sociable like that. I'm anti-sociable, people. So if you see me in the streets, I'm gonna say very little. Okay? When I'm in the casino, you know that song that say, "Let's get started, let's get going in business." About Tiesto, let's start with the business, baby. It's time for business. Okay? So I'm anti-sociable. You know what I'm saying? And it's good and it's bad. It's bad because casinos tends no, let me say this a different way. People that work in the casino tends to don't like me because I don't talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk. And let's talk about one more other thing. Let's talk about hand pays. Let's talk about how much you should tip. Now I'm gonna tell you like it is. If I'm losing, if I'm losing on that machine I'm playing, and let's say I get a $1,200 or $1,300 or $2,000 hand pay, the most I'm gonna tip them is $20 to $40. Now, if I like that particular person that's hand paying me, is she sexy? I'm sorry. If she's sexy, I might tip a little more. I might tip a little more if she's sexy. But if she's not sexy, but if she got a good personality and I know her and I've been knowing her for a long time, I might give her a little more. But expect a $20 tip if I'm losing. If I'm winning, oh yeah, you know, if it's a $1,400 hand pay, I'm probably gonna tip them $100, okay, or more, depending how I'm if I'm winning on that play. Now that's how I am. Now they got some people I know that tip good no matter what. Well, they got it like that. I don't. I'm just a gambler, okay. And I'm a losing gambler. So I'm gonna tip you what I want to tip you. I'm not gonna tip you what you want me to tip you. And I don't care what the public think, okay? Meaning I don't care what y'all think. okay? I don't even care if you like the video or you don't like the video. But guess what? This is my YouTube page. Okay, so I'm gonna say and do what I want. But of course, you gotta be professional now. You can't be doing a lot of cuss words. And cussing is my second nature. Okay, so if you don't see me say a cuss word and I'm losing, I mean, I try, but sometimes it slip out. Like I might say garbage. Well, I've been looking at Mr. Handpay. Mr. Handpay is probably my favorite YouTube person. The second one is NG because he got balls, boy. I mean, he go hard or go home and come back and do it the next day. I didn't see that man lose over 200,000 on his YouTube page and come back and do it the next day. Now people say he gets a lot of free play and this and that. I don't care if he get $100,000 free play. This man sometimes lose $1 million a week. Oh, that's crazy. But that's why I like him. That's why I like to watch him because he he doesn't have a fear on losing money. I'm gonna tell you something. If you're a gambler, if you have that kind of no guts, no glory, no risk it, no biscuit attitude, you will make a lot of money in the casino. But of course, you're gonna lose a lot of money in the casino too. But that's what I'm saying. That's what they always say. If you can't afford to lose the money that you are playing, don't play at all. Me personally, I can't afford to lose the money I'm losing, but I'm gonna play anyway because I'm a gambler. Now, as far as NG and Mr. Handpay and Lady Luck and Big Jackpot and Brian Christopher, can't forget Brian Christopher because he was the first guy I started watching. Um, and you cannot forget Vegas Matt. Now, I actually know personally one of the guys that work with. Well, I know two of them, but a coach is not there every time he's filming. But WBG, I think I'm saying his initial right. I think his name is Aura. Start with Aura. Okay, I can't say his whole name because that's not cool. But he's a nice guy. I know him personally. I know him. Um, so I like Vegas Matt too. The problem with Vegas Matt, the thing I don't like about Vegas Matt, just one thing, one thing and one thing only. And there's a casino in Las Vegas, um, El Cortez. Now I'm gonna say it. It's on my heart and mind, so I'm gonna say it. El Cortez manager, that guy with the bald head, he can kick rocks. I said it. The guy with the bald head can kick rocks. I'm not gonna tell you why, but I'm gonna tell you I don't like him, and I don't like the way he do business. Now he might be doing business better, cause I see Lady Luck goes over there. I see Vegas Matt goes over there. I see Roger from Big Jack. I mean, Big Jackpot go over there. But if I told you what he does to some of the players over there, he's not right and not cool at all. That's not the way you do business. But I digress. I told you I don't like El Cortez because of that guy. Now that does not mean I don't like El Cortez. The company, the casino itself, I have made money in that casino. I'm not a losing player at that casino. Okay, that's why I got a problem with him. See, he's the kind of guy, if you start winning, he cuts off your card. I mean, your player's card that you are playing with. So after they cut off your card, you might well just stop going because it's no purpose going. That guy is really shady in the way he do business. I know one guy that was playing on a machine, okay? And there was a Hexbreaker machine that took a long time. And on Hexbreaker, well, it's an older machine, so you might not know who I'm talking about. When the Hexbreaker gets all the way at the top, he kicks this guy off the machine. All right? And word said he called somebody else to come play it. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just saying. If he did, he even more shadier. But he kicked the guy off the machine, and then he kicked that guy out the casino. Okay, for no reason at all. The guy is not a smart mouth. And the reason why I'm talking about this guy, this particular guy is now deceased. He's not living anymore. But the guy wasn't doing anything. But he kicked the guy off the machine and say, "We don't want your business over here." Okay, and the guy was probably playing the machine for 2 or 3 hours to get the hex breaker up there, up high like that again, and he kicked him out. Now this was 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years, and I haven't been in Las Vegas for about 2 years. Okay, so maybe he changed his ways. But the bald guy in the suit, that's a manager, in my opinion, he's a prick. Okay, he can kick rocks. All right. But I digress. Maybe he changed. Anybody can change. Anybody can change. Okay, so maybe he changed. I have no idea. Okay, some people think I'm a prick. I'm going to tell you, I can be a prick. Okay? No question about it. I can admit that. If I think I'm right, I would take it to the bank. No matter what the case is. Meaning, if the police force put handcuffs on me, and if I think I'm right, okay, I go to jail today. That's just my personality. That's how I am. I can be a nice guy, but I treat people the way they treat me. Okay, if you show me no respect, I'm gonna show you no respect. Now, do I come out the blue and just go bunkers? No. There's always a reason to make me act the way I act. So, now there's some people, like I said before, I'm antisociable. So some people take that the wrong way. Some people take it, well, he don't like to talk. He's too quiet. He's too mean. Because I don't feel like talking. Well, let me tell you something. I'm 54 years old. Yes, I don't look it. If I shave, I really don't look it. But I am 54 years old. If I don't want to talk to you, I don't care if you're being nice. If I don't feel like talking, I'm not going to talk. Okay? I'm not that guy that's going to talk to somebody and don't want to talk, not in the mood to talk to nobody. Now, I would say right now, I don't feel like talking. But some people take that the wrong way. Some people take that as being rude. And maybe it is being rude when you don't talk to nobody. But who made that rule that you got to talk to people even if you don't want to? I'm not in the public eye. I'm not an athlete. I'm not a football player, basketball player, baseball player, tennis player. I'm not the president of the United States. I'm not no public office. So why do I got to talk to somebody if I don't feel like talking? Now, okay, be nice. Be nice. I'm going to be nice today. But that's the kind of person I am. And maybe I rub people the wrong way because of that. They think it's being mean. No, I just don't feel like talking. So if you come to me in the public and you say, "Ain't you that YouTube person?" I would say, "Yes, I'm that YouTube person." Don't you have your own channel? Yes, I have my own channel. What's the channel? Now, I don't advertise my channel off social media. Like, I don't just go around telling people my channel. My family know the channel I have, but I don't advertise it. Maybe that's not that. Maybe that's why I'm not growing as fast as I could, because I don't advertise it. I've only been doing it for 2, 3 months. I mean, I haven't been doing it for that long. And I got over 521 shorts. Now, as far as filming, I probably film about 20 times, 20 or 30 times, something like that. I don't film every day because the casinos don't all the casinos don't allow you to film. Okay. And sometimes I sneak a picture or two. Now you could take pictures. So I can make the pictures a short. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not a problem. They ain't gonna all casinos don't have a problem you taking pictures. They just don't like when you stream video. But usually I don't stream video till late at night. I mean, I like to stream video from like 1 in the morning to like 5 or 6 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I always try to make sure there's no customers in the casino. Okay, but sometimes because you don't want to take a picture of, you don't want to get any customers in your video unless they approve it. And even if they approve it, I don't like to take people pictures or anything like that. Okay, or anything like that. Now, where I'm going, I would tell you in September I'm going to Foxwoods because Mr. Handpay staff and Mr. Handpay has is hosting me there. So September, I will definitely be at Foxwood Casino in Connecticut. Okay, and I hope they let me film too. I'll be there for 3 days. But how I do it is, if I'm winning, I stay longer. Even if I gotta physically pay to stay at your hotel, which I'm not gonna pay. I probably will. I probably would get me a hotel next to Foxwood. See, most Indian reservations, I'm gonna tell you right now. WinStar Casino, um, WinStar Casino, um, Choctaw Casino, Coshada Casino, Yamaval Casino. I haven't. Um, Most of the Indian casinos itself, Sandia Casino, they now Sandia Casino is more in the city, like I think, up in New Mexico. But Buffalo Thunder in Santa Fe is the closest city out there. Well, okay. My point is, Indian reservations is very hard to have. The hotels over there you don't want to stay in. Let me just put that right there. Um, but the good part about it, WinStar Casino has 3 hotels on the parking lot, y'all. That lets you know how big, how huge WinStar is. When you got 3 hotels, but I believe that WinStar owns all of the property. I think. I don't know. But anyway, my point is, for the most part, my play would get my rooms extended. Okay, if I'm at your casino, if I'm gambling like I need to be gambling, then I can go to a casino. I can go to a casino host and let them know I want to extend my stay, and they're gonna extend it according to my play. If my play is bad, I'm not going to approach a casino host at all until I get my play up to par. But for the most part, if you playing a long period of time and you know, let's say anywhere from 500 on up per day. If you're doing that per day and you playing about 4 to 5 hours on a machine, you pretty much, especially on the weekdays, like on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, you probably can get your room extended. Friday and Saturday, that's different. Friday and Saturday, you probably need to be playing at least $1,000, and you probably need to be playing like 6 to 7 hours. If you're playing blackjack, craps, roulette, you're gonna need a lot more than that. You're gonna need like 4 or 5 thousand. But $1,000, if you gambling $1,000 a play for about 4 or 5 hours, you probably can get your room extended. Depending now in Las Vegas, you can't. I take that back. Las Vegas, it depends. If you have a history of giving good play, like let's say, let me give you an example. At Bellagio, you go to Bellagio and you gambling, all right, and then you play for 4 or 5 hours. You probably gonna need more than $1,000 unless you get super lucky. If I mean, if you hit a jackpot, then yeah. But Las Vegas, the the comps I get out here at away from Las Vegas, if I was in Las Vegas, I would have to be playing a lot bigger. A lot bigger. I mean, the average person go to Las Vegas with 5,000, and that's a fact, y'all. Seriously, I lived in Las Vegas for 30 years, so I'm gonna tell you, the the average person bring around $5,000 on the average. Now, the people from California, it varies because the people in California that don't have no money probably gonna bring like 500 to 1,000, but it's not gonna last long in Vegas. I don't think. Now, I used to play when I was gambling in Las Vegas. I brought $300, but I lived in Las Vegas, meaning I had an apartment in Las Vegas, and I brought to the casino per day just $300. If I lose the $300, I'm done. If I win, I keep playing. But if you're an everyday player and you giving them with $300, y'all, in Las Vegas, per day, I probably gamble 3 or 4 hours, and with that 3 or 4 hours, now I didn't play big though. With $300, unless I hit something big, I kept playing. Now there were days that I lost $300 within an hour, but there was days I took that $300, I turned it into 1,200. Now $300 to 1,200, that means I will be playing for about 4 or 5 or 6 hours. Now I make more money now away from Las Vegas, but I lose a lot more away from Las Vegas. If I was in Las Vegas, it would be easier because I can go home every day. You know what I'm saying? Now I have you know, if I don't have an apartment in the area or a house in the area, you know what I'm saying? I travel from casino to casino, so I gotta stay in the hotel unless I want to pay $150 for another hotel that's not as nice. At least I get free food. And yes, it's easy to get free food in the casino if you're gambling. If you are gambling, let me tell y'all right now, I'm in my bed. If you are gambling 2 to 3 hours, it shouldn't be hard. Even if you're not playing big. Let's say you playing. Let's say you're playing 60 cents. I repeat, 60 cents. My favorite game is Buffalo Go Buffalo Gold. It's a aristocrat game. All right, and you could play. Well, you could play lower than that on some of the Buffalo Golds, but you gotta know which one to play on. Well, I know which one to play on to rig it up to play lower than 60 cents. But if you want anything, I suggest you only play 60 cents on up. So let's say you playing Buffalo Gold. You got $300. Okay. You playing 60 cents a spin. Um, Take your time, slow spin it. $300 on 60 cents a spin should at least give you um 60 spins is $60. 100 spins is $60, okay? 200 spins is 120. 300 spins. Okay, so you probably have 500 to 600 spins because you're going to win some too. In those 500 600 spins, if you win, if you double up your money, you can keep playing. So, but if you just play with that $300 and you lose, well, 600 spins, that should last you at least an hour, hour and a half. Okay, but if you win, let's say you win an extra 200, so you got 500 now. So now you got 2 hours of play. Let's say you win a little bit more, win another $200. That's $700. Now you got 3 hours of play now. You get what I'm saying? If you can do 3 hours of play on a Buffalo Gold playing 60 cents, you should get a $20 comp, maybe more, depending what kind of relationship you have with your casino host. Oh yeah, it's very important in being nice and polite and to the casino host. Now, some casino hosts accept tips. Usually, I don't tip unless you're a special VIP host. If if we became friends, if I won, then I might give you a tip. But if you're just a regular VIP host, you don't go out your way to do nothing special for me. You don't give me comp rooms on Friday and Saturday. You don't give me a suite, a player suite. To me, the room they give you is let you know how they feel about you. Let me just do well, I can't show y'all because you're gonna know what casino I'm at, and you're gonna know. So I can't say too much. Okay, I'll just say this: the room they gave me right now, I've been in for 6 days straight. Okay, they comp all the days. That's the good part. If you're gonna give me a small room, you need to comp it. If you comp me 6 days in this room, it's small. But if I was in a bigger room, they probably wouldn't have extended as much. If I was in a suite, unless I played huge, they probably were not going to extend it. I probably can get a suite over here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But as far as Friday, they wouldn't have comped it unless I had huge play. And Saturday wouldn't have comped it. So my point is, if you gamble with $300 a day, you should be good. I mean, if you're a gambler. Now, if you're not an everyday gambler, okay, if you just a once a month or once a year type of player, well, if you're a once a month, once a year, everything I said is totally irrelevant to you. Okay, you just play what you can afford to play. You know, and the casino may invite you back and offer you free play, trips, cruises. I mean, They got shows, concerts, the whole 9 yards, depending what kind of player you are. I don't know. Now, a once a year player, I think, needs to bring at least 5,000 to Las Vegas. A once a year player anywhere else, I don't know. I don't know. I say at least a once a year player anywhere else need to bring. I don't know. It depends. If you are in WinStar Casino and you go there once a year, I say 2,000 will be enough. 2,000 and up will be enough at WinStar. Let's say you go to let's say you go to Las Vegas. Well, I think 5,000 is a decent amount. If you only going to Las Vegas once a year, you know what I'm saying? You having a good time and you want to do the shows, the concert, and the food. The food is immaculate in Las Vegas. I mean, it is special. So I would say bring at least 5,000. 5,000 is a good amount to bring to Las Vegas if you just go once a year. Now, if you go every month, well, you know what you got to do. I mean, I just told you. But anyway, getting back to the point, I will not be filming inside the casino. So that's why I am filming now. Um, September, I will be going to Foxwood. I'm looking very forward to Foxwood Casino because I've never been. In that's September. In August, I will probably be in Florida at the Hard Rock Seminole. Okay, and after after Tampa, Florida, I'll probably go to the other Hard Rock in Miami and the other casino that they have in Miami. Um, this month I will be probably in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I will be in Oklahoma, and I will be in Tulsa. That's July. August, I will probably be. I may go to a few casinos up in Alabama. I might go to Arkansas casinos. I'm gonna try to go to a casino I've never been to. Of course, I'm going to Mississippi. I'm going to Biloxi, Mississippi next month. I'm going to Tunica, Mississippi next month. That's that. Okay, I told you a little bit. I hope everybody have a wonderful weekend. I would try to sneak a few pictures. Maybe I try something, but for the most part, it's gonna be very hard for me to film at the casinos I'm at right now. Until I see you, this is Efren Singleton, 539 Slot Channel. Have a good night.